Hello and welcome to another video, but today we're gonna take a look at a very interesting team. This is gonna be the team that's gonna reveal my elo for this starting season here. And in general, this team was amazing. I have a lot of videos pre-produced already for like other teams that I used in previous ranks, which you're gonna see like in the next couple of days, but I kinda had to get this video out earlier because currently I'm at 19-1, I think, with this team. Maybe 18-2, but I think it's 19-1. I just battled another set with this team and went 5-0 again. I think I had like 3 5-0 sets in a row now and 1 4-1 set. So yeah, I just had to show this team to you because it's also hilarious because we have Victini in there. And my Victini is trash. You see like on top like the CP counter of that thing. It is such a core breaker in the meta, it just destroys everything. We have like all the fighting types which you can destroy, we have the charmers which you can destroy, and we have NiRiain which you can destroy. The typing is just so good in the meta. It's only like rank 200 something, or I think 224 or something, I heard that yesterday. And I have so much success with this thing, it's just amazing. And I actually have to claim my other set now as well, but my GPS doesn't get found right now, so I can see my ace rating. Because in this video I'm gonna show like also at the end my rating which I got to rank 20. You see the rating for the first time. But yeah, now I just went 5-0 again with this team, and yeah, this team is just amazing. The cool thing about this team especially is that you basically have coverage and like multiple answers for the most meta threats. Like NiRiain, you have 2 things in the back that can beat that. Then you have especially Frostless, like you see on the team we have Machamp, always wins against Frostless and 2 shield straight cross chop. We have the Registeel, which always wins against Frostless basically, and we have the Victini, which can also win against Frostless, unless you get caught by a Shadow Ball. And in general, like this team was so amazing. It was so much fun to play this team. And yeah, like, and I just have to show that right now. I have a lot of other mythical Pokemon teams in the near future for you, which I also had a lot of fun with. Victini is usually not the Pokemon that you would rather expect to see somewhere. Like, if you think about mythical Pokemon, you rather think about Jirachi or Mew. Both of them are a bit better. Both of them are also going to showcase. And yeah, like, this thing is just so underrated. It's just really, really good. And yeah, I just claimed my rating for the ace rating, and I can look real quick on the leaderboards where that would bring me right now. The leaderboards are already out, but they are like really small. Would bring me to rank 11, and I still have 2 sets today. So yeah, this team is just like so amazing. I have a lot of teams like coming up, most likely with Machamp. Machamp right now is like really, really cool, but for every mythical, basically you want Machamp on the team because it just, yeah, nearly every mythical has the Confusion as the main quick move. And Machamp is like a fighter, and like Confusion doesn't like steel. And Machamp can deal with steel types, and so on and so on. Like you always basically want to pair the mythicals with a fighter because they cannot really deal with steel types. So yeah. Here we have a NiRiain lead, really bad for us. He goes into a Greedent. I know Victini is a bit more bulky than like, you might expect because his Granish does not do as much. We can just go for some recreates and have some fun with his Greedent. And I can actually get 2 shields from him, especially because we get a Confusion through here. I'm just gonna shield. And yep, here we go. Next recreate. And shield. And now we have 2 shields up. I'm taking that. I'm not gonna risk anything else. 1 shield up, I mean. And we can just farm this thing down, swap out, and here we have Hypno and NiRiain against us. And my opponent makes a mistake here and staying in too long. Like, I don't know why he did that, he just stays in there. I'm not gonna shield there because I think it was only 6 and it was only 6. And I'm not gonna shield this either because, like, it's Nice Punch, and my opponent goes into the NiRiain now. I don't know what my opponent did there, that was not the smartest idea. But we can go for another flash cannon. This game is basically over at this point already. And I think my opponent surrenders here. Does he? Yeah, okay, yeah. He just closed the app there, and I just go for the BM here because why not? But yeah, he just like closed the app. You can see that always when you take like forever to see the Q timer, the switch and stuff like this, like, or when you throw a charge move, it takes forever. It's always basically when your opponents quit out. If that's not the case, like your opponent just stands still, but here he just closed the app because he screwed up the endgame. Here we have a Wish Cast against us. Wish Cast is the biggest problem for this team, but here I can still deal with that. I just had also a really close battle against a Wish Cast, but a Wish Cast where I only had my Victini and my Registeel in the back, so it was also really interesting, and he still had shields, but we still won that game. Here we see Grandma coming back in, goes into Manabus. Manabus against Registeel is kinda iffy. It's not the worst matchup, but it's also not the best matchup, so... yeah, I think we can win this in the 2-shield, maybe because the lock-on damage puts him into 2 flash cannon range. But we're gonna see him also gonna start shielding here, I guess. And... was that the game? It might be the game. Let me see. There was one game where I like caught a move really cool from a Granville. Might be this game. I have to see. Mostly, I don't know. Was it this game? He goes in, and oh no, I can go for the charge move still, which is fine. There was like one game where I really caught a move from that thing really cool. But yeah, my opponent just surrendered here because he didn't have energy on the Manabus, and I would be able to KO him before. Manabus in the lead, also not the best, but also not the worst. I think usually you're gonna be able to get... oh, he throws the wrong move against us. I don't know what he's doing there. We can go for the Rock Slide now. He let this go, now I'm gonna shield here. Because why not? He was another foul play. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. He goes into NiRiain, I go into my Victini, he goes into Registeel. And here you see Victini breaking some course. And he goes to the Fuchs Best, doesn't do that much, and we have 2 weak rates already. We are like in such a good spot now. We can go for another weak rate, and we're close to the next weak rate as well, and my opponent double shields here. He throws a charge move, I don't really care, I'm still my champ. And I can just go for some cross chops here and I'm gonna be fine. And there's nothing really my opponent can do here anymore. I'm just gonna be able to go into my own Registeel. I'm not gonna shield here. The only way I could have lost this is he wait there and then throws the Earth Power for us. Normal Earth Power doesn't KO a Registeel, so we are fine there. I'm gonna let this go as well. He goes for the Earth Power, KOs us, which is okay, but we can farm down. And we're gonna win this game. Yeah, like... he was just so amazing, I don't know. This is the worst thing you can really face. So, was it a game I lost? I don't know. But this was like the worst thing you could ever imagine to face. But here my opponent goes into Frostless, we have a weak rate for him. And we have another weak rate for him. Which is nice. We can go for the weak rate, my opponent double shields, which is okay for us. We got both shields, we are fine. Maybe I should have shielded that. I think he had enough energy for 2. Yeah, he had enough for 2, so I couldn't farm him down. So, okay, play from my side. I tried to get to the rock side here. And I thought, okay, I'm most likely not gonna be able to get there. Yeah, I tried to get to the flash cannon, and he gets to the move as well, and it's not looking too good for us right now. Haunter is haunting us right now. This is the game I lost. Oh no. Goes into Frostless. But my goal here is just to farm all the way down. Like, there's no way for me to not farm down here, and he goes into Lantern. I think it's a Water Gun Lantern. I can swap out here, I can go for another cross chop, but I don't know if this is enough. We can farm down in time and we actually still gonna win this game. Oh man, we still had the Archie still in the back with the 1 HP and Dream won because of that. Here we have a Granville against us again. Wow, we go into Victini. My opponent goes into Greninja. Greninja is a core breaker for this team, for the backline, I think. Ah, no, it's actually only really good against the Victini. Never mind. But it can farm us down. So many Greninjas recently. Like, what the fuck is wrong with them? And we can let one move go, but it's still gonna hurt. And he gets the boost. This does not look good for us right now. But at least we can farm down in time. We can swap out here. Because it goes into Hypno. And we can go for some flash cannons. At least my opponent stayed in here for too long. And we can see what he's gonna try to do now. Can go for... I'm gonna shield here just in case. It's a Shadow Ball. It's fine though. And I think this most likely is the game where he saved his shield. Yeah, he saved his shield for the Granville, so I have to know how many moves he did. And I counted, I think they had 2 in the beginning, and then I think like you need 8 or something for the charge move, and I catch the charge move perfectly. I counted that in my head during my own charge move, I know, because usually it's for me a bit difficult to count charms, because I always think, okay, they don't generate any energy, but they generated 6 energy per charm. And you need 45 for a close combat, and so you need 8. Yeah, you need 8 for 8 charms or 1 close combat. And yeah, stuff like this I just calculate while I have my charge move currently loading. So I have the time for that, and I caught perfectly the close combat there on my Machamp, which won me the game. And yeah, here again, like as I said, against Frostless you always win on 2 shields with Machamp. My opponent goes back into a Lapras. We have our... I had to do that here right now actually, that was not like staying in because I'm lazy or anything. I just had to catch this move, otherwise he could have KO'd my Victini with the Rock Slide and that could have been a bit more problematic, but like this, I can catch the move, he cannot get to 2 and I had enough to KO even the Lapras with the Victini if he would have stayed in there. I think this is the loss I actually have. This is like the core breaker to my team. It destroys the Machamp and the Reggie, so I cannot really swap into my Victini anyway because the Reggie would also die to that thing. And there was like nothing really I can do. Maybe if I stayed into my Machamp I would have been fine, but now I have to go into Victini and it does a lot of damage against me. With the Mud Bomb as well, he goes into Hypno, which is even worse. Yeah, and basically Victini has to KO the whole entire team from my opponent, and yeah, this is not gonna happen. I think this was the only loss I had until this point with this team, if I'm not completely wrong. That was hard counter. I have to go into my Machamp right now and farm up extra. I shouldn't have shielded this, that was stupid. I think that was stupid. This KO. Maybe do I still win this? That would be hilarious. I can KO this. What the f... Never mind, okay, that was not the loss I had. Okay, like I don't know how I won this. That was like the hardest count I could have had. But then I had like the easiest Pokemon to beat in the back. That was hilarious. Here my opponent was double weak to fighting type lead, so I take that. I can just go for charge move here against his Greedent, and he doesn't even get to a charge move with his own Pokemon there. He goes into Golbat, I have Victini and my, what's it called, Reggie Steel in the back, and this game is over. He goes for a Shadow Ball even. There's nothing he can do here, like what the hell, what does he want to do? I'm just gonna go for my 2 recreates, I'm most likely gonna get 2 shields from him. And there's Larry, like, yeah, have fun. You can go back into my Machamp, you can throw a charge move, but I still have my shield and you have nothing else in the back. I don't even know why you played this out. Maybe for like Niantic lag? I don't know. But yeah, good game there. Have we still not seen the loss? Maybe in the beginning I don't really paid attention at that point. But yeah, we have a Kingdra against us, it goes into Frostless. Maybe I should have swapped out into Registeel. I don't know, against Frostless always, like against Registeel it's also sometimes tricky, so yeah. I go for the Rock Slide, I think. Most of the time I go for the Rock Slide the second time, because it's kinda, yeah, most people don't really shield there at this point anymore. My opponent goes into Wormadam. I go into my Victini, because Victini can resist most of this stuff. My opponent goes into Kingdra. I have the Psychic for this thing. And here Psychic comes in clutch, because I can farm down. Goes to the Wormadam, I can go for the Recreate, and I have my Registeel still in the back. I could have shielded this, but I thought, like it's super safe to not shield this game is already won, if not. And my opponent just surrenders. Next up, we're gonna have Obstagoon against this Elite, really good for us. It goes into Stunfisk. You don't really have a Stunfisk answer other than the Machamp, but with Machamp you always win on 2 shields, again. It's kinda like something that you see a lot with Machamp, you win on 2 shields because counter damage just adds up like crazy. We can get a shield here as well. Gonna shield. I think I'm gonna go 2 shields down here actually. Which, I think I misplayed this. I should have thrown the charge move there, but I thought that maybe I can farm down. That was like a big mistake. A very big mistake. My opponent goes into the Cresselia, and this was even bigger mistake. Because he's switched locked into that thing. I can just go for like 2 Flash Cannons and farm it down, because it's so perfect with the Registeel versus Cresselia matchup. You can go for 2 Flash Cannons immediately and just farm down afterwards, like it cannot do anything against that. And yeah, there's really nothing my opponent can do here anymore. I can just farm all the way down. My opponent goes to Obstagoon, which allows me to go for the Focus Blast, which allows me to go for the Cross Chop, and this game is over. Bye! And yeah, my opponent surrenders. Yeah, good game. I don't think we still haven't seen the loss yet. Ninetales against us, which is tricky. My opponent goes into Wishcast, which is okay for us. At least we have the Wishcast against the Machamp here, because we should win this in the 2 shields, I think. And I still can align my... Oh yeah, he just let it go. I can still align my Victini against the Wishcast, the Ninetales, because this is also like something crucial. Ninetales cannot do anything against Victini. My pawn goes into Mandibus. This looks a bit tricky right now. I don't know if he can win this. He goes for a charge move, I'm gonna let it go, I think I have to. He goes to aerial ace, of course, we can go into the Registeel, and now we can go into the Victini, and Victini has to win this matchup. I'm gonna shield the first move, I expect him maybe to throw something bigger, but he goes for the Weather Ball, and I hope I can farm him down now. Weather Ball doesn't do as much as I thought, I cannot farm him down yet. He goes for a Weather Ball, I can go for the Recreate here, and my opponent gets one extra quick move in, and I think this is where I lag. He has to extending still. I should have easily got this Recreate off, but my opponent just gets a free quick move in there, which doesn't matter at the end because we're still gonna win, but this is just annoying. Like, I should have easily won this game already before. Next up, we have Golbit against us. Maybe this is the game where we lose. Oh yeah, Golbit and then against the Obstacle, and that's like hard counter. This looks like a game which we might lose. We get an extra move in there. I'm gonna survive one move here. But even here against an Obstacle, we're gonna be able to get shield advantage against it and put him really low. That's not bad. That's like totally not bad. Victini is just too broken. I can let this go. I can farm him down. And I'm not locked in anymore. I can swap out and he stays in. Did we already see the loss? I don't know. It was in the beginning. He goes to Frosters. We're definitely gonna win this game. I don't know. Did we ever lose with this team? I have no idea. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this video now. We're gonna see our end rating at the end here again. Right now I'm actually already at like 2,315, I think, which is crazy. And yeah, we're just gonna win this game here. I don't know where the loss was. Did we even lose? I have no idea right now. But we're gonna see us here gonna get to the rating 2,256. Yeah, I'm 2,315 right now, which is cool. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. This team is so amazing. Like, I really enjoy that. And I hope you see you in the next video.